Hi everyone, this is Richard. In this video, let's go over a little bit more on the App.razor. Let's learn a little bit more about this. So do you remember, if you were there in the first few videos, I kind of was looking at this and saying, well, I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. Because I really didn't, okay? I wasn't really sure what these things meant. Well, now that we know a little bit more, we can go back on it and we can understand a little bit better. We're not going to understand everything, okay? There's still a lot that I don't get, but at the same time, it's really cool how you learn little pieces and then you could put them together and understand things later, all right? So let's go over this. We go to the program.cs and we remember the root components.add app. Okay, so there's a class out there, type app, and that you add it inside of here, okay? And then there's an app.razor, and that's just the name of it. That's not the class, of course. And then we have router right inside of here. So this router component, apparently what it's supposed to do is it scans all of the page directives, okay? So it scans all of them, puts them in memory and says, let's remember what all of this is. And it's at type of app. So type of is the representation of the type of the class of app, and .assembly itself. So it assembles, basically it puts together the routers and organizes it together. And then it says, wherever you are, if the location you are in, if the URL right here is located, if it's found, then you will get route data, okay? And so route data, route view, route data itself, it will send this information into here, and so this is the route view. All right, so it finds it, and then it goes to the route view. And we notice default layout equals type of main layout. So it reflects the main layout right inside of here, okay? Why is it type of? I don't exactly know. So it represents the class of the main layout, not main layout itself. I don't know, that's just the way in which it is. So that's how they designed it. I'm sure there's a purpose behind that though. Maybe we'll find that later. And so it presents the route data right inside of here, okay? Then here, this is an optional thing. I'm not exactly sure what it says. Focus on navigate. What this does is that it focuses on an H1 element somewhere. I commented this out and it works, but I think they want the, you know how when you click on a website sometimes and it loads and you're in the middle of the page already? I think that's what focus on navigate is. This wants you to go to the very top of it rather than loading up somewhere else, okay? And then we could say, oh, there's a not found. So somewhere there must be, in their back end, there must be like a if-else statement, right, going on. And page title not found, layout view, type of, this was originally main layout. Okay, so it was a main layout. So even if you went to a website that doesn't exist, let's actually type that in right now. Layout, and says, sorry, there's nothing at this address. Okay, so let's save this. I'm not sure what happened right here. Let's go ahead and run this again. So again, somewhere in the URL, we'll go somewhere where it doesn't exist. Let's just say 1. And notice it's still the same main layout, only it says, sorry, there's nothing at this address. Okay, so if you want to change it all together, I just did this just for fun, okay? I said nothing there layout. So if you don't have anything, you can always call it like nothing there layout. And what we can do is by loading this up, and again, we'll go to a place that doesn't actually exist. Notice the main layout is gone. Okay, so the main layout is not there. It's nothing there layout. What's nothing there layout? Well, there's nothing really there. It still inherits layout component base, right? It still has to do that because it still needs some of the basic structure, but you are at a dead end, you are at a dead end, and then it says, you are at a dead end, then sorry, there's nothing at this address. Okay, so I think we can understand what it does. This video is more about hey, understanding some of the underlying concepts of the router, I don't know, infrastructure, I guess is what you'd call it. But we understand that a little bit better now and a little bit better about the code. Hopefully we'll go over some of these. I think we know the imports. We'll get to know some of these other things later, although that was most of it. Okay, well, let's keep going forward. Thanks.